Hey everybody, we are back tonight with another stream, and tonight we're going to be doing some beta stuff. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing yet, but we're going to be trying some tank stuff, probably just do some dungeons. There is unfortunately no Mythic Plus testing this weekend, but we might be able to just find some groups to do some Mythic 0 dungeons, or probably just start with some random heroics. See if we can just play around with some different talents, some different tanks. And yeah, I want to get a little bit more stuff done on Warrior because I'm working on the video and I want to just make sure that I've got all my bases covered, that I've tested everything I need to test. And yeah, so this is my Warrior in the beta. We're in the tier set, a bunch of random other pieces of gear, mostly PvP stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna keep testing. I want to test a little bit more with Colossus. I have done a few keys with Colossus, but I've done most of my testing with Mountain Thane because Mountain Thane owns. It's so cool. So I know what I want to say about that because it's fantastic. But I want to do some more testing with the Colossus hero talents. And yeah. Thank you all for joining me tonight. We're gonna hop into some dungeons. Obviously we can't put as much like pressure on the class in heroics and Mythic Zeros as we can in Mythic Plus testing, but we can manage. I think we can manage. We'll do some big pulls, maybe see if we can stress ourselves in the healer out a little bit and get some good testing done. So yeah, hope everyone out there is having a good day. Hope you've had a good weekend so far. Queues should be relatively fast since there's no keys going on right now on the beta, and we are a tank, so assuming people accept the queue. I guess one thing we can also check on is like relative DPS of random classes that we run into. There's no guarantee that like people playing the beta version of the game are going to have the best talent builds because everything is still getting tested out, everything's still getting balanced, but we'll see how it goes. We'll also get to try a bunch of the new War Within dungeons, so that'll be fun. I don't know how much of this we need to pull, but I'm just going to pull a lot, and then I want to use the Demolish here. Also, I am just realizing I need to turn this music down, because it is very loud in my ears, and I'm sure it's very loud in yours as well. Apologies for that. One of the things I like about Warrior in the beta is they've made it very, very easy to get Shockwave in pretty much any build for all three of the specs. They put it much higher on the tree. It's not one of the capstone talents anymore. It's a lot easier to go into Shockwave, which feels pretty good. We're just going to pull all of this, because why not? Okay, so that stuns. That is good to know. Oh my. Alright, we gotta pop Avatar here so we can establish some aggro. Yeah, this, oh man. There are mobs running literally everywhere. There's a lot of hunter mobs in here. We need to get some feedback on the trash in this dungeon. Like, trying to do any sort of a big pull is just going to be really, really frustrating. This place, however, is not one of the dungeons in Season 1, so don't have to worry too much about it just yet. Old Waxbeard. I think, yeah, there's a bunch of carts that come across the middle. I think you want to try to keep this guy in the middle, maybe? So that he gets hit by the carts? Or the ads get wiped out by the cart. Maybe that's what it is. Reckless charge. Okay. I mean, stuff is going to die so fast. I don't know how much actual valid testing we're going to be able to do in here. Wait, isn't there... No, that's later. Later in the dungeon there's a cart that we jump on. It takes us back to this room, I think for the final boss. I did run this place a couple of times. Or maybe just once. So we gotta jump down here. I was a little disappointed there's no Mythic Plus testing this weekend, but honestly it's not too surprising. They said that they were planning to make some big changes in that Wowhead interview. Or at least they're planning to make some changes and they're thinking about how they want affixes to work. Surging Wax. Probably don't get hit by that. Oh, does that catch on fire if one of the fire patches or like fireballs hits it, I wonder? But yeah, I'm not super surprised that there's no testing this weekend, but I am a little disappointed because I wanted to put some of the other tanks through a bit of a grinder. I think I did enough on Warrior last weekend that with just kind of playing it a little bit more in random stuff today, I'll be able to do the video. It was definitely the second most played tank that I had last weekend. Obviously I put most of my time into Death Knight. And then I was planning to split some time between between Warrior and Druid this weekend. So I could work on those two videos. So those seem to be two of the tanks that I've been getting the most comments and questions about after DK. DK seems to be a really popular hot topic right now, which it should be. Blood is in a fantastic spot, I think. Wick Lighter Barrage. Okay. So we need to like run around with this. I imagine that hurts a lot more on Mythic. Those swirlies came out fast. Maybe you just need to not hit other people with them. We don't have to worry too much about this one until next season. I would also like to test some delves. I haven't done any delve testing. Let me see how those feel. Oh, that guy just blew up. I have to say, Demolish feels incredibly good to press. That button just does so much damage. 1.4 million plus 354k. I'm pretty sure this is a boss here. Got Torch Snarl. Or this is a mini boss before the Candle King. Snoot Snout. I love it. open on with a big demolish on this boss. Thinking it probably makes more sense to use Demo Shout and then I probably need to run this through these or something. Okay, yeah, we gotta melt the candles. Eerie Multi makes molds of the party. That is so funny. Okay. And now, right, now we get on the cart.
But first, the darkness.
Oh, that's right, we have to run the cart back. We have to keep the flame alive.
We can use big candle cart to escape.
So we have to grab candles and run them back to the cart to keep it charged and lit up. I think it would be good to figure out how much charge each of the candles gives. Because I think you probably don't want to be throwing them on at like... when it's above 90, right? You probably want to hold on to the candle for a little bit. Can't see. You get the candle and it gives you like a little pocket of light. Okay, so it's down to 36, 33. And that brought it all the way... So that like topped it off just about. So I think you're going to want to like not send the candles too often. Because there's a limited amount of candles that you can get. But they seem to give a ton of light or whatever back to the bar. Also, this is probably... I probably need to be tanking the mobs. And maybe it's a healer job to go and grab the candles. Some of these things will actually drain it. We can shockwave these. We need to get a candle in here. Someone's over that way grabbing one. It's kind of a cool dungeon. I imagine having to keep the cart moving in keys is going to get annoying. I'm not even sure what you're supposed to actually do. Like, do you run into it to push it? Do you just keep the candle lit to push it? But then if you run out of light, does like can you just fail the dungeon because the cart got stuck? Is the meta going to be to just like ditch the cart and run all the way on your own? Okay, I don't know. But I think there's a little guy who runs with you, right? Who's... maybe not. I guess there's like infinite candles here. Oh no, there's fireworks, that's right. We grab some dynamite and put it on the cart. Or, yeah, that's right, we use dynamite on like the... there's like a boss that chases us. The darkness. This is what all the kobolds have been afraid of forever. That is pretty funny. Oh, I got turned around randomly. Okay. the darkness is that last boss that we fight. Yeah. We just pull everything in this room to spawn him, maybe? Hope this RP thing doesn't stay in M+, but it's a false hope. Yeah. What do you think is... What tank do you feel is the sturdiest so far? Prot Warrior feels incredibly sturdy. I know, like, this is just a heroic, so any tank is going to feel sturdy in this. But from doing +4s on all of the tanks last weekend, like, Prot Warrior feels incredibly sturdy. I think Brewmaster does too, especially if you're good with purifying. The problems that Brew has tend to be if you... Okay, yeah, I'll pick up the candle. Actually, I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe I'll throw it to our healer. The problems that Brew has tend to be like in harder content when you purify and your stagger bar is still red. I think we need to move the candle out of that. Or not. Yeah, I have no idea how that RP thing is going to work in Plus, but the good thing, again, is that this will not be one of the dungeons in Season 1. So, we won't have to worry about that in the first season, at least. It is, like, having light versus darkness as a mechanic is kind of cool. That's not something they've done to this extent before. I know there have been some dungeons where that was a mechanic released for part of it, like Vault of the Wardens, right? But it's like the core feature of this entire dungeon, almost. Kind of interesting. The boss dies at like 50%, so. And we get a candle chest of it. Valor Stones. Debuff you get on this boss lasts 10 minutes. No way that survives. Yeah. No way that survives the first month of M+. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Yeah, I think there's going to go down to 15 seconds after being in the candle. I bet, yeah, probably. I think there's some value in just doing heroics to like get familiarity with the dungeons, but then like half the dungeons that are not going to be in Season 1 are included because they haven't made that update to heroics on the PT or on the beta yet. Could do specific dungeons, I guess. Could do the Frost Lord of Hoon. That seems not useful right now. We could try to find some Mythic Zeros. Just start a group for one of them. Let's see. I haven't done the Dawnbreaker yet. You know what? I did Stone Vault once, and I actually liked it, but it's not available on Mythic. Okay. Are any of these available on Mythic? Or at least you can't list it on Mythic. Okay. You can do Temple of the Jade Serpent Mythic Plus. You can probably just set it to Mythic and go to them, though. Probably just have to form a group in chat. Let's see. So we've got Stone Vault, City of Threads, City of Threads. Wait, what? Why is City of Threads listed twice? So we got Stonebolt, City of Threads, Dawnbreaker, and Arakara. Those are going to be the keys this season. Let's see if we can go to Dawnbreaker. Nope. So we can't even do M0s. Nice. Can we do it for the ones that are not going to be in... Nope. Okay, so we can't even do Mythic dungeons, then... I mean, I guess we can just keep tanking heroics then. I feel like we don't even really get to stretch the class though. So, I need to report this bug again. There's a bug where if you have any... So like normally if you hit your talent key, it opens up the talent pane, right? But if you have like your character window open, it opens up the spell book the first time you hit it instead. And that keeps bothering me a lot. I'm gonna report that bug real fast. Zone bug. Do I need to report it with the talent window? Can you do that? I'll just send it here. The talent window hotkey with another window already open. Opens the spell book instead. Can you Mythic 0 for Siege and Necrotic Wake? That's worth checking on. Will high-level delves challenge you, or are they just memes on tick specs? You know, that's one of the things I want to test, because I haven't done any delves at all. So, I haven't watched, like, too much. So it looks like you can get into Siege of Borealis on Mythic. So you can do Siege or Necrotic Wake. You can maybe do the other ones if you can, like, find through the dialogue how to get out here. I don't think it's going to port me from here. Yeah, we'll have to Hearthstone. Okay, well we could try that. You know what? Let's get into some delves. Let's see how tanks are feeling in delves. Because I haven't tested those at all yet, and I kind of want to. We'll start with the warrior here, since we're already on it. So we talk to this guy. I have no idea which one. Companion levels and curios. Let's just try the first one, Fungal Folly. Hopefully I didn't just ruin it and like max out Brawn. What do you mean it's dangerous? Turn back. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so tier 4. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and enter. Maybe. Got up to 9 on blood before I got bored. Was not threatened at all. Yeah, I mean, blood is like the solo spec, right? There we go. Just had to walk away and come back in. Okay. Combat roll. We'll just make him a healer or a damage healer. I'm not even going to read these. We're just going to randomly pick one. Porcelain Arrowhead Idol. That sounds cool. Relic of Sentience. Cool. Alright, so do we just like go down? Oh, here we go. Gotta talk to this guy to start it. Alright, let's just jump. Hopefully we don't die to falling damage immediately. Okay, into water. There's a rope there. Nice. Yeah, my health bar is like not even moving. My leech is enough to keep me topped off here. Sitting on the fence between Blood, VDH, and Prot Warrior. Yeah, I think Vengeance is definitely going to be in a tougher spot with the Sigils nerf. Although I haven't tested it since they put the Sigil nerf in. Vengeance also just scales with stats really well, I think. Like having high crit and high haste is pretty important. Okay, we're actually feeling a little bit of stress here, but then I can just victory rush every time I kill something, so. Okay. Looks like there's a dude over here. Yeah, I think Blood and Prot Warrior are looking really, really strong right now. And Vengeance, I need to put in some more testing on. Like, obviously, it's the absolute meta tank on live right now. I wouldn't expect that to carry forward, but if you like the class and the spec, then I think it'll probably be fine. Let's see. Oh, I should go rescue these guys before I jump down further, probably. There's a guy up here too. Right, these mushrooms are like trampolines. So at least the level 4 warrior feels fine. I mean, I did get low on health once, but I don't know, I may have been standing in something. And then I was able to like quickly victory rush back up to full health. Let's see, no, those are the guys already saved, I guess. How do we... Oh, there's a mushroom here. Unless you're in the top 1%, anything is viable. Absolutely. Like, unless you're trying to push for the Mythic Plus title, or like... I mean, even then, like, this season, Vengeance is completely dominant, but every tank has at least one in the title range, I think. So, like, you can do it. You may just be making things harder for yourself, but sometimes there's some satisfaction in that. And if there's one tank that you just, like, really enjoy more than the others, then just play that. If you're trying to get invites to Pugs, sometimes Pugs only want to play with the meta tank, but I find it's usually not hard getting invites on any tank that's got good gear. Unless you're looking to get into like, yeah, like title range keys, then you may have some problems, but I don't think you should make your decision based on like what you want to main at the start of an expansion based on like trying to get the Mythic Plus title. Because that's not going to get determined until the end of the season anyway, and there will be plenty of time to work through all of that and figure it out. I do think some valid considerations are like, if there's a raid buff you can cover for your guild that you want to, or that you think will have really good synergy with your group. Like, if you know you're going to be playing a lot of Mythic Plus with a group that has 3 casters in it, then maybe playing Demon Hunter is a good choice, because you're going to give them 5% more damage. On the other hand, if you've got like a rogue, a hunter, and a monk or something, then maybe warrior's a better choice. You can give them the attack power buff. But I think you got to decide what you like best and play that. I think like sturdiness is definitely a big fun factor for me on a tank. Look at that, 7 scouts rescued. Like, if I feel like I'm constantly having to worry about surviving, then I'm not really having fun, but I don't think most tanks are in that spot most of the time. I didn't really feel that on any of them in testing last weekend, in Mythic Plus testing at least. So. Ooh, that hurts. Oh. Interesting. I didn't realize there were little mushrooms you could pick up for powers in here. Mislaid curiosity. Oh, got some experience for Braun here. Okay, we gotta go up here. I feel like Prow Warrior is going to be really strong in this too, because like there's enough small mobs that you can kill to get Victory Rush procs all the time. Hate relying on a healer to determine my fate, that's why I've loved Blood Decay since Legion. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be in control of whether you live or die as a tank, Blood Decay is definitely the strongest option for that playstyle. And I don't think that's changing anytime soon. I think Prot Paladin, at least historically, has had a lot of that too. And then as Prot Paladin, you can also heal your group. But I don't know, I've never really enjoyed the feel of Prot Paladin compared to most of the other tanks. Fungarian Flinger. So many fungus guys in here. Demolish this guy. This guy's immune to stuns. Pick up this thing. Did I actually pick it up? There's a nice chunk of companion experience. I have no idea how that system is supposed to actually work. Spin Shroom. Oh, looks like this guy is the final boss here. Probably shouldn't stand in that. Let's try it anyway. Fungal charge, okay. He's not even breaking through Magnor Pain. Okay, that was very easy.
Stand back while I clear this away.
It clears the opening. Do we get some loot? Okay, okay. Ooh. And then, ooh, you just get a bunch of gold for it. That's kind of nice.
Stronger by the second.
take the copter out. Okay. Guess we come up this way to leave it. Wasn't too challenging. Now, does that open up more difficulties in the other ones too, or do we need to go back into that one and try it again? Because I kind of want to try the different ones, but I also want to try it on harder difficulties. If we have to unlock it on all of them, then I think we'll just pick one and kind of keep going on it. Okay. Enter delve. Okay, cool. So that gets us tier 5. So we can at least try the different ones out. I don't know if there's going to be like stuff you can actually buy for these.
Grab one of those enchanted candles to stay safe.
Okay, so we got to do candles in here. Oh, there's also like affixes, huh? Interesting. Do I need to pick it up? Yeah.
Candle gets weaker when you move. Watch your steps.
Okay, it gets weaker when you move. Is there like a meter for it? If there is, I don't see it. Okay.
This bronze man still got it.
Okay, so we made it to... Oh, we got 100 wax. Where is that being tracked, though? I don't see it anywhere. I wonder how the gold farming in these is going to be. Like, if you can get a decent amount of gold from running these, then that would actually be kind of fun. Pretty chill way to do it. Well, Blizzard doesn't like making raw gold farms good though, because then bots will just like run these all day. Did Braun throw down those traps? Yes, yes it did. Okay. I don't know what it did to this guy, but that just does damage. Yeah, we'll take that. Is there like a meter up here where I can see how much wax I have? Oh, okay. It's just the timer ticks down when you're moving. Interesting. So we have 74 seconds of wax, or at least of runtime. I'm assuming that is tuned to be like hard to run out of on this level. So we are only on level 5 of the delve here. Okay, seems to be a little bug with auto loot there too. There's candles over here. How are the delves? All right so far. This is the second one I've done. I did like, I forget what it's called. It was like fungal frenzy or something on level 4. That was the highest that you could start out at, and this is level 5 for a different one. I feel like this might get old after a while, but I don't know. It's something new and different. Also recognize that, like, I'm probably not the target demographic for delves, and that's fine. I love that Blizzard is adding stuff that other people might be interested in playing. Or that's even just like targeted at other people. I think that's really cool. But I'm certainly open to trying them out. Do they work like keystones with the levels? Not exactly. So, there's an interface that you get when you enter a delve. Can you do them in groups? Yeah, I think you can do them in like up to a party of 5. Okay, that's actually something I need to test. I think if you target something with low health with Demolish and it dies before Demolish finishes, I think the cast just finishes and you don't get the rest of the damage out of it. That is something I need to know for the video. I'll try and pay attention to the cast bar next time it comes up and hit something that's almost dead. I think the interface is actually kind of similar to Torghast. Like, you unlock the next level up, and then you can just do it. There's also not a timer, at least that I've seen, so... I mean, there's... This one has this mechanic where there's, like, you have a candle, and as you move, you run out of light on it. So... Like there, it went down to 76 seconds. I guess 77 if you hover over the tooltip. So there's kind of a timer, but you can also get like more time for running into, like, there's like candles on the ground and stuff. Am I supposed to go through that door? I assume I am. Yeah, you like unlock another difficulty level. So like I completed number 4, now I can do number 5. Theoretically after this I can do level 6. I haven't really been in any danger as prot so far, at least. Oh, I think, yeah, I just got disconnected. Just beta things. Oh, uh-oh, it doesn't know where I am. Hopefully we can get back in there. Did it just send us back to Orgrimmar? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, we'll try the next one then. Earthcrawl Mines. So yeah, you go into the delve, and there's like a waiting room type thing, and then I need to be closer to what? Do I need to run away? Oh, that's weird. Oh, this is the entrance. The other room. Wait, that said entrance too, right? Or did this say leave? That said enter. Weird. So yeah, there's like a little UI that pops up. You can choose. I think you have to complete them one at a time, and it tells you like what rewards you'll get, and then there's like affixes on them too. So ooh. Lamplighter Rathling. Okay. They seem like they're not super long. Oh, there's webs. Okay, so we want to avoid the webs as much as we can. Or we just run right through them and just go full YOLO and see how big a pull we can generate here. those guys just despawned. Okay, I wonder if these webs will also spawn. Yep. It looks like they only spawn minor mobs. Which actually, for Warrior, is kind of OP, because then they're just like free healing. Right? There's no way they're going to do more damage to me than Victory Rush is going to heal. I don't know, maybe that changes by the time you actually need Victory Rush to live this. I'm just living on passive leech and spinning rage, you know. I think I am supposed to go, maybe not. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to go here. There's a chest. How do I get to it? There we go. It had snake oil in it, that's all. It costs 200 gold. Oh, interesting. I guess I can use this thing to burn the webs. Well, that's no fun. I mean, it's fine. Does this, like... What? How am I supposed to... Oh, I need to clear more webbing before I can go on. Okay. Reading. Reading the quest text is always a good idea. If you can't figure out what to do. There's treasure close by. Ooh, Brown leveled up. Guess I need to talk to this person. It's an ambush. This is a good spot to test. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it kept casting. So that's good to know. Because that could be really annoying in keys if you, like, accidentally swap targets and then hit demolish and it dies and then demolish just ends. Because it does so much damage over a full channel. Still cruising? Yeah. So I got disconnected during the first level 5 that I tried. Or, like... Yeah, I got disconnected from the server. And so this is still level 5. So far this one has not been a challenge. If I just spray him, does it do fire damage to him? I think it does, I think it does. I have to defeat 14 more Nerubians. I will stand in them because we need to summon more Nerubians. Okay, yeah, that, these guys are doing some damage. Yeah, this thing does damage to him though. Do they have leashes in delves, or could I pull a horn? I haven't seen anything leash so far, but I did. There were like a couple spots where like I ran into a dead end because I had to do something to progress further. So it probably depends on which one you're doing. These guys are hitting moderately hard. Yeah, so probably need to be a little more careful in that room. I only need to kill 3 more Nerubians and then we're... Oh, you do have a limited number of revives too, it looks like, so... I'm not even sure what was hitting me super hard there. I think it was these guys. The web spinners. Could have been the fearmonger also. So I'm a little encouraged then. Maybe we can get to like level 10 or something and actually try to push our limits a little bit. This thing actually does huge damage. Maybe you're supposed to just use this to kill the spiders. And I was like overthinking it. Because look, it's just like ticking 40k damage every second. The elites are somewhat of a threat, yeah. I think I had like 3 elites in that pack too. I killed most of it before I died, but then I like ran out of small mobs to get victory rushes off of. Okay. Alright, we need to go rescue some webbed lamplighters. I think we gotta go up. Up and around, it looks like. So the shadow bolt that I reflected did 100 or 1.3 million damage. So I think the spellcasters in this do hit pretty hard. We have 6.7. Are we scaled in this? I didn't check. Oh, we're scaled to 567, so that's really low. Reflects, and we can just interrupt and stun. Yeah, I think that caster specifically just hits like a truck. The web bolts that these guys do are not anything too scary. But like, I've been fighting this bull for like a minute, and Spell Reflect is still my top damage from the one Shadow Bolt. So yeah, some of the elites at least can be a problem. But you're probably just supposed to interrupt that and then CC it. Okay, do I use this to get these guys out? Yeah. That's what I assumed. It would be incredibly troll if, like, they give you this thing that, like, lights the webs on fire, and then when you go to use it, like, does damage to the people you're trying to get out. Those things are easy to kill with just a single spell reflect. Yeah, some of these things hit hard. I'm really enjoying Pro Warrior though. Like, both of the hero talent trees feel so good. I feel like neither of them are as cool as Sandlane. Oh. Oh, 30, okay. That poison stacked 34 times and was ticking for over 1 million. So watch out for that too, apparently. I untalented Bitter Immunity earlier. That might be something that's useful to have in these, at least in this one. Anytime there's a spider around, it's gonna bite you. Probably just change back to it here. Nah, I'd rather have the run speed. We'll just not get 34 stacks of a poison. That sounds like the better plan. Wait, what? Braun just ran over and gave me 50 gold. That was pretty cool. And some bismuth, which I think is the like mining reagent. Alright. We'll take it. We'll take it. I think my final opinion on delves is going to depend on, like, what's the reward structure and how required do they feel. Because if this is going to be like Torghast, where it's like, you just got to do this all the time, then I don't know, that would make it feel more tedious than it actually is, probably. Or if it's like island expeditions where it's like, this is the only way to get a certain reward. I think they're gonna replace the PvP stuff on in the Great Vault though. So these web vaults are actually hitting kind of hard. So theoretically, if you're doing like heroic raid and a bunch of keys, then probably don't need to do delves. It could be a nice way to get some vault slots on alts though. I guess it's also going to depend on like what's the actual scaling for those vault slots. But I mean, we're doing this in 567 gear, which is like, I think, normal dungeon. And honestly, like, some normal dungeon, like, we're probably still going to be wearing some of our... at least some of our bullion gear when we get to this point. Maybe not level 5s, because I think they're going to kind of slow roll. Or not slow roll, but like... limit when you can do these relative to the other content unlocking. Because part of it is considered like seasonal stuff. Web General Abinar. Alright. Wonder how much gold delves will give trash and chests on average. Maybe a good raw gold generator. I honestly, if you get like, I don't know, 500 gold per delve, maybe more than that. Okay, good grief, that hurts a lot. Okay, this boss is no joke. Yeah, if this is a good raw gold generator, then I would appreciate that. That curse was ticking for just Curse of Agony, ticking for 1.1 million shadow damage, and the web bolts were hitting for 1.2 million. Alright, we'll actually pop some defensives here. It's got like 21 million health too, so I'll see if I can reflect the curse. Yes. Okay, so just spell reflect the curse. Easy. Can't be stunned. Assume I need to kick the shackles. And spell reflect will be up for the next curse. Yep, and then that'll kill. Okay, yeah, so just spell reflect the curse, and then it'll just die on its own. Look at that damage breakdown. Okay, I would be interested to try this on a tank that can't do that. Or class that can't do that. Spell reflect OP. Okay, yeah, that was the end of this one. So here's the loot. Yeah, maybe we gotta keep track of like how much gold we're actually looting, because there's a decent amount along the way. Braun ran off and threw me 50 gold multiple times. The mobs are dropping like 7 to 9 when I'm stopping to loot. Fair and balanced, absolutely. I kind of want to try this one on a monk and just despair as the stagger bar goes all the way up and there's no way to recover. There's these gold piles you can run over in this room too, but it's a little deceiving because there's so much other gold on the ground. I should give some feedback on this boss. Before I used spell reflect on the curse, it was insane damage, but then spell reflect did over 70%. It was like 72, 71.8 of my damage just reflecting the curse. That probably needs a tuning look. Yeah, I don't think any other class would be able to deal with that boss, at least in that way. Leave Delve, and this should take us back to Orgrimmar. Before they no longer reflect. Yeah, yeah. If they make it so that dot can't be reflected, then maybe that's my fault. You just got to deal with the 1.3 million ticking dot. Okay, so that was the mines. Craigval's Rest was the candle one. So we'll go try the Dread Pit. Just like Max got AMC nerfed. Oh no. That's not how I want to be imitating Max. Let's see. Where's this one the entrance? Yeah. Tier 6. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, am I getting these coffers? Maybe that's just the chest at the end. Yeah, how much did those give when I opened them? I don't think those gave any gold, but they gave undercoins. Weathered Harbinger's crests, which I guess is like equivalent to whelplings. A few Valor Stones. Alright, well, let's give it a go. This looks kind of similar to the... Well, that's a lot of enemies. Whoa! Okay, I got obliterated there. Those guys are meleeing for 500k? Where do they even come from? Okay. I can pick them off one at a time. Yeah, these guys are starting to hurt a little bit. I've got to be missing something here. Like, how are you actually supposed to deal with this? Remember when Blizz was talking about delves, it said extra keys for the boxes we found during world quests. Where do you live? You don't mind me asking? It's kind of late. I live on the west coast of the US, in California. So it's, yeah, it's only 10 o'clock out here. Is there something in the Elite Explorers League supplies here that's gonna help me? I guess I could turn Braun into a healer. Oh, he has no combat role. Okay. Okay, why can't I select those? Alright. Yeah, we'll have him heal. Maybe that's what we gotta do in this one. They must have done a tuning pass from last week, because I remember being able to... Yeah, this is like, this is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, I can't do this one. Also, why are there so many mobs in that first pull? Like, they have more health than I do. They're meleeing for like after block 2 to 300k. Okay, so level 6 is not really doable. Yeah, they must have taken a tuning pass then. Nice, used to live there. Miss the beaches, food, and beautiful women. Don't miss the traffic and living expenses. It's expensive for sure. It's not cheap to live out here. I've got like all of my family and all of my wife's family's out here, so it makes sense for us to be here. But there are times where like we look at what we could pay for living expenses in other places, and it's like it might make sense to move to. Not that we're looking to move anytime soon. We do like it out here. Okay, so that's some pretty hard scaling there. I wonder what that one looks like. Like maybe that's just... That was the Dread Pit. Let's try this one on a lower level and see if they still hit hard. Because like the tuning, I think it said for level 6 it increased their damage by like 126%. 120% more damage. So like on a tier 1. So we did 4 in the other one, and that was kind of a breeze. Let's see how hard those guys hit, because this could just be like an issue on this specific delve, right? Like, what is this? Also, is it real? I can't imagine it's supposed to summon like 50 mobs on every single pull. And they hit that hard? Soldier, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that is wild. So maybe that specific one is just like not doable. Dread Pit, go in there tomorrow. Yeah, that was the Dread Pit. All right, let's check out the waterworks. Because that last one, like, the spells that the elites were casting hit really hard. But nothing was meleeing me for, like, nearly that much damage. We'll try this one on a 6. I guess it could have been the affixes too, I didn't even look at those. Poison reduces maximum health, if not within purified air. Okay. Oh, how much does it reduce our health? Oh, it just stacks. Okay, interesting.
Have you met your quota?
Foreman Brucknar. I'll rescue the rest of your workers from the kobolds. Let's make sure Braun has a spec, because... Yeah, we'll keep him as a healer. I don't think we're going to need his damage, necessarily. Wait, what? Am I supposed to grab this? Okay. Okay, so this is similar to the light mechanic. We're just going to have to be wise with our steps. And then we can just rescue these guys along the way. There's candles. If I leap, does it... Interesting. I didn't lose any power on the candle from leaping. Or not the candle, whatever this thing is. So these guys are hitting pretty hard too. Not nearly as hard as the guys in that other one were hitting. Looks like there's potions on the ground. Just a Dread Pit diff, apparently. I mean, I don't. These guys are not hitting like these guys are still hurting me a lot. That's just more reasonable damage, and I tried to pull quite a bit there. Also, I don't know why those all got aggroed. Maybe I did get punted over that way, so maybe I face pulled them. Wait, did we lose the totem? Oh, my durability too. Where's... Yeah, did we just lose the totem? Nice. I think doing reasonable size pull... That was the other thing, like... That first pull in the Dread Pit had, like... 20 mobs in it or something? Like... And they were all stacked like right on top of each other, so I don't know exactly what they expect you to do. Oh, these guys are... Okay, now they're murdering me too. Oh, there was some fireballs getting casted. But here, like, melees for 300k also. I guess I didn't have shield block up that whole time, but... So level 6 is not easy, at least for warrior. I will say those guys on a 6 were hitting as hard as like the Dread Pit ones probably would have on a 2 or a 3. So Dread Pit's definitely hard. Let's try that one, but on like a 4. Because I think that's about the item level they scale us to. I guess it's a decent chunk lower than 5. But I'm curious to see what this all actually looks like.
That device keeps us safe from the poison. Hold on to it.
Welcome to the Dread Pit. Why did it say that? Shouldn't that be a bug report that the totem didn't respond? Yeah, I should report that for sure. That is a good point. These guys are just getting harder and harder.
You're looking up there, bro. Take a wee rest.
Let's go ahead and do that before I forget. AI follower issue report. No. Can I report it with... Not Cozy Fire. Air Totem, this one here. After dying, the totem did not respawn. Alright, so let's see. I guess we just need to focus on rescuing... Oh, okay. Thanks, Braun, for deciding to heal me all of a sudden. Bag of snacks. God, Mountain Thane is so cool. Oh, just a random devil sword too. Looks like we gotta do this pull up here. Hope I saw 9 unlocked from last week. Want to get your teeth kicked in. Oh man. Yeah, that describes this experience for sure. Was that the poison again? Yeah. Getting up to 1.3 million ticks from the spiders. That ticks so fast too. I guess there's just different applications of it. That's a lot of damage. Oh, the totem did respawn this time. Okay. Maybe I just didn't wait long enough.
Safe from the poison. Hold on to it, careful. Totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
Wait, but we only had... Okay. I only had 3 steps to take there, and it went away. Favorite part about taking is pulling massive and link through it. I love that too. I think that's common to a lot of tanks. Just that, like, that 10 seconds where like your defensives have run out and your DPS is still going ham, but things haven't quite died yet. You're just clinching. There's nothing quite like it in WoW. So I guess the spiders despawned at least. I don't know what spawned them, but we would have been fine otherwise. Wait, Brand Bronzebeard just left the instance group. Someone playing a Prot Warrior, good for you. Hey! I am enjoying Prot Warrior a lot. It's super fun. I think both Mountain Thane and Colossus are really good hero talent trees. It feels super sturdy, even though we're kind of wearing it in these delves right now. Down to, okay, we gotta get this totem over here. Alright, where do we have to go next? Through this fire hallway. Yeah, I love Prot Warrior right now. Playing it on, like, in M+ testing last weekend actually made me want to play it a lot on live, so I did a bunch of keys on it this week. Actually raided on it too last week with my my guild. I was really hoping I could do some more focused Mythic Plus testing on it this weekend, but obviously they chose to not do Mythic testing this weekend. Which I think is fine. Like, there's some changes coming, supposedly. Oh, didn't need to pull this guy. Where is Braun and what is he doing? Pre-patch cannot come soon enough. I hate VDH. I have usually felt the same. I haven't minded playing it too much this season, just because, like, it makes things so much easier. Whoa, oh, we fell through the world. Nice. Can I just submit a bug? I fell through the world. Help. Help, please. Oh. Yeah, Braun did leave us. Okay. Are we gonna get like 3 seconds from the Sodom this time too? Oh, it says 2 minutes. Wait, and it's gone. What? It said 2 minutes and then it just disappeared immediately. This thing is pretty buggy. Okay, let's submit a bug. The duration on this is super inconsistent. I know that's not a great bug report, but like the this one, like what? Why did it just go away? Certain part of the floor has a pothole in it. Must be California roads. Could be. Very well could be. Somewhere between where I live and Irvine. What is that? Spore-fused Orbinid. It's an herbalism thing. We're gonna dodge those guys. I wonder if that's what Braun got distracted with. Alright, stay with me, Braun. No, stay with me. And I don't want to fall through the world again, so please stay with me. No, no! Okay, we found the spot. We found the spot. Alright, well I'm gonna leave this delve. If I can't even like not fall through the floor. That's fun. We got lots of junk to sell here. Oh man. You know those floors are just not meant to hold up an orc wearing plate armor. What's the definition of insanity again? I knew it was gonna happen too. I knew it was gonna happen. I thought maybe like if I try to walk in a different part of the floor and then just nope. Straight down. We'll try hexed by the Cobus, preventing swimming. You can't swim in here? Look at all that water on the minimap though. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Wait, but... Okay. Apparently we can swim here. Alright, you still set up to heal. So, oh, I guess we just like, yeah, we just sink. Okay, cool. Hence the sinkhole. I get it. I get it. I get it. And then there's like little pockets of air we can get. Okay, that's cool. Shaman and Warlock gonna be powerful in here. These guys will give us a swirly. Okay, this one feels like, I mean, knock on wood and all that, this one feels way more reasonable so far. Like this place does not have damage that's like one guy is meleeing me for a quarter of my health bar. Just make sure we don't drown. Just gotta grab these bubbles when we can. Or not. Oh yeah, we did get that one. Alright, so I guess we gotta jump. Or no, we gotta go this way probably. And before they point you off the side instead. Yeah, that would be how it's going, right? This is kind of how the tuning... Like, this is how I expected the tuning to be for this level. Ooh, there's a shark. Alright, maybe the shark is going to hit hard. Feels like the shark is hitting kind of hard. That guy did drag me toward the edge, so maybe you're not wrong on that. They are actually trying to do that. Okay, this shark, yeah. Okay, so I guess you have to kite the shark a little bit. But then... But I'm melee. I don't think that was a bleed. Like, it's not, like, thirsty for blood, the caster enrages, fixing an enemy and dealing physical damage every 1 second the enemy is within its reach. So it's an enrage. Was there another thing that was a bleed? Slashing rend? Oh yeah, okay. But that wasn't hitting too hard. Like 200k for that. It was the bloodthirsty that was doing like 1.2 million. Maybe we just try to not pull the shark. Okay, now these guys are starting to hit hard. See if we can reflect anything. Oh, there's spiders again. Try to kite the spiders a little bit. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, I was drowning. That makes sense. Oh no. I was not at all paying attention to my breath bar there. This one I think you just bring a shaman or a warlock and that's like your cheat code. Be a man, 3 hands of Brucey. Alright. Alright. We'll kill this shark. Or we'll die trying. Okay, so you can... It looks like you can stun the charge that he did. You probably dodge the cleave too. Okay. Well, this guy's more reasonable then if you can just, like, actually deal with his mechanics. Braun, I could use some healing, bro. Oh, you just step out of melee range and it ends. Okay. I think Braun just disengaged. There we go. We killed the shark. We got some scales. That'll sell for 8 gold. And some gills. We looted his gills. How hardcore is that? Okay, I need to actually get to one of these bubbles here. And not drown like a moron. This one feels pretty fun so far. The spiders are so annoying though. Make sure we get a bubble. Hey, my wife just redeemed the dad joke. Alright, chat. Why does the clock break when it gets hungry? Because it goes back 4 seconds. You're welcome. That was a good one. Braun keeps like jumping off and then like not knowing what to do with the pathing. Dies of cringe. I got this like deck of dad joke cards for it's either Christmas or my birthday. I don't remember which one. I think it was Christmas. Because I think my brother-in-law got the same thing. Yeah, that's one of my channel point redeems on Twitch, as I read one of them. If it gets redeemed on like raid night, I'll actually read it over Discord to the guild too. Which gets very mixed responses. We have some people who are also dads and enjoy a good dad joke, and other people who are not and get very upset. Ooh. It's kind of fun that he just like randomly sends you crafting reagents. Okay, so let's see. What is this thing? Necrotic Cauldron. What happens if I click on it? Oh, there's like a mini game. Okay. We're trying to make them all dark? Oh. I may have screwed this one up. I'm gonna die if I try to do this. It's gonna reset. Okay. Oh, this is easy though. So what do we get for that? Ooh, one non-combat magnetic loader has a chance to assist you. Okay. That's kind of cool. Also, it's good to know we were trying to turn it light instead of dark. Would have been doing that for a while. Is Braun stuck inside the wall here? I hope he can get out of there. That could be the dad jokes could be considered domestic terrorism. That's funny. So that guy did a lot of damage. It's not being tracked on the on the meters. I want to fight this guy near the breath thing over here. Ooh, we got a respawn point. That's nice. should probably be willing to use my cooldowns a little bit faster. Like, you have such high uptime on Avatar, and I'm just not pressing it because, I don't know. Feels more like open world content. But then maybe I should set my cooldowns more often in open world content. Skill stuff faster. Oh, we got a shark here. Braun is still stuck in that pillar back there. You can see his chat bubble all the way back there. Oh no. Oh, that Carissa bite hurts. Reflected and it one-shot them on. Curse of the Depths. Yeah, so Braun is just not gonna stay with us here, I guess. I should probably report that. We should use the meeting stone thing to summon Braun. That would be nice. I'm just gonna report a bug that he got stuck. He got stuck in a rock. I don't think I did anything to get him stuck. I think he just got stuck because his pathing has been very, very strange in this place. Okay, I think we made it to the boss, so. There's like a power treasure thing here. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, I'm drowning now. Okay. I just got yoinked in and destroyed there. Alright. I guess that's one way to get Braun back to us, though. Alright, come here, shark. Come here, Jaws. Oh, nice. My, does that just end if he's not in melee range? It does. Copenhagen, give me some air. Oh dear. Evade? You're not allowed to evade me. Did Braun get... Did he get stuck again, or is he... No, he's just chilling. Okay. There he is. I don't know if you still got it, Braun. By got it, you mean is jumping all over the place with no particular apparent rhyme or reason, then sure. Just randomly AFKing. Okay, I don't know why these guys keep pulling me in, but we're gonna see if we can actually kill him. Okay, that felt really fun. Pierced Jambeau has been added to your appearance collection. Give me some air. What is that? So why did that scroll all the way to the top? Okay, what was that? Maybe that was an old message. Yeah, one thing that I think could be improved in this place, like the default breath meter, could use a little bit of a visual assist in here. Alright, we're coming up on the boss in the next room here. Could probably just move it too. Alright, we got that one. Okay, let's see. Boss has 23 million health. Comes with a few ads. Ooh, he summons illusions of you and bronze when you engage him too. That's kind of cool. Or just a choking sound when you go, yeah, something to make it more apparent than like you are about to drown. Because once you're actually drowning, the damage starts ticking so fast that you don't really have time to do anything about it. Especially with the mobs that like do force movement on you. Maybe like some kind of pulsing effect on the outside of the screen that gets stronger the lower your breath gets. I guess you can also just move the meter. Maybe that's a solution at least. I just think having like a blue meter in an underwater area is unnecessarily hard to see. Ooh. Bitter shroom cap. Is that a mushroom hat? I think that's a mushroom hat. That's fantastic. Mushroom sombrero. Okay. Transmog 13 out of 10, absolutely. I think I'm gonna swap to that. It's just too funny. We don't have that much transmog on the beta, but the mushroom cap is that's gotta be a thing. Okay, so level 6 in that one didn't feel too bad. That's a point of feedback, maybe. Like, the relative difficulty of the delves is quite large. Seems to be around 250, 300 gold-ish. Yeah, I didn't write down exactly what I had, but I think I also repaired inside of that one at one point, so... So it's not bad. They also take a long time, but once you have some raid gear, like what's heroic raid gonna drop? Oh, we can't even open up the dungeon journal right now. Oh, there we go. So like heroic raid is gonna drop what, like 623 for, let's say 619, because then you won't have to use the highest level of crest to upgrade it, right? And we're being scaled to 567 in these. I wonder if the scaling changes based on what level of difficulty you're doing as well. Be something to check on. Because like there's no scaling here. Maybe it scales you to the level of the delve that you're doing. Explosive spores. I think we had this in one of the earlier ones. Oh, okay. I don't have any keys, so I can't open a bountiful chest. But you get the keys from like doing outdoor content, right? So
We burn brightly together.
I'll get your pigs back and make those Fungarians pay for this.
Find joy in the flames.
Gotta rescue the piggies. He's just getting sprayed by fungal spores or something. Poor little pig. Okay, we've looted 6 gold. We have 18. Here, you know, I'm just gonna screenshot this so that I don't have to write it down. We will compare at the end of this one. 18,260. Whee! Those like mushroom jumps are pretty cool. I like that. Mr. Pepper. Wait, Shadow Crazed Hog. What? Are we gonna lose Mr. Pepper? No. Oh. I'll count that as saved if you do. Bronze Epic Egg. Oh, okay, I guess that spawns as dinosaur. We got a chest over here. Wait, another Miss Lily. Are all of her pigs named Miss Lily or Mr. Pepper? This one's Dr. Pigment. Oh, that's funny. No, not another Shadow Crazed Hog. The whole reason we're here is to rescue her pigs. We've had to kill 2 out of 4 now. I may just main warrior so I can play Mountain Thane and just see lightning strikes all the time. It's so fun. I love the visual feedback of it. Little charger. Alright. Another piggy over here. Ooh, a Viridian Charm Cap. Oh, that's like a rare herb. Nice. It's really cool that you get crafting mats from these. Like, that's something that we'll have to factor into the gold. Although if crafting mats cost in War Within what they have in Dragonflight, then it won't be worth much. If they're just throwing them at you for free in delves, then yeah, it's probably an indication they won't be all that powerful from an economic standpoint. Maybe the rare ones will, though. Wait, is this a pet battle? I don't want to fight this guy right now. On the risk of that being a pet battle, I'm going to say no. I don't think it is. It doesn't look like that was an actual combat pet or battle pet, whatever. Cookie Crumb. I love the names of these pigs. Chat, I'm gonna need to AFK for a second here. Terry Tales. Yeah, I will have to be right back. Okay, I am back. Heard the baby crying, but my wife was able to get to him. Took falling damage right there. Expected that water to be a little deeper. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. You guys all just got 25% haste. Let's turn the monitor off. There's even more pigs in here. Rose petal. Wiggle snout. Where are we going? We're going... Okay, we're going over to Bog Piper there. Little sky beam. No thanks. Spore Song. Not sure what I'm supposed to do there. What am I supposed to do with this? Need to get away from the bog traps, I guess. But I'm like... Okay, what was that? Swampert is tingly and reducing movement speed and increasing nature damage every 1 second within 10 yards of the bog trap. I thought it was way farther than 10 yards away from that. I'm confused about what actually was the bog trap. I thought it was like the area on the ground there. Okay. Alright, so bog traps, we gotta avoid those. So I'm not getting stacks of it yet. Muck charge. Okay, those are probably, that's gotta be it, right? So we just gotta stay like 10 yards away from those. And then we should be fine. Oh lord. Okay. Get those to detonate and then run away, I guess. Okay. Looks like the first set of those got cleared, so I'm gonna try and bait him this way, I guess. Looks like you can't bait him, but they do. Okay. So they despawn when he does another row, and you just stay away from those and you're fine. I gotta reflect one of the swamp bolts. It probably does a lot of damage. Yeah, you just let those touch you and then just get away from them and you're fine. See how much damage that does. A lot. That was a lot. 2 million damage. Avatar again. Okay. That was a level 7 too. Oh, okay, okay. I guess there's different possibilities in the delves too, so that's kind of cool. Different possible storylines. I don't get to open one of the bountiful chests, I believe. Yeah. You have to have a key for those, so. Ooh, carved Harbinger crests. Okay, so you can get, I guess these would be the equivalent of like Drake's crests right now. You can get those from delves. I imagine if you go high enough, you can get worms too, which might be nice. Although this, like, that gave 4, and this place took like, I don't know, took a while. Rattling bag of gold. Okay, so we got, what do we have at the start? It's like 18,260. So yeah, about 250-ish gold. That's not bad, but it's not good either. Alright, I kind of want to do some stuff other than delves here. We'll go back into some dungeons maybe. I guess I didn't factor in the loot that you get from selling the vendor trash, which some of it's not insignificant. Also repaired that one, so. Yeah, let's do some heroics. I want to try. I haven't done Dawnbreaker, although this one's not available as random, so maybe we do that. Let's see. I haven't actually finished City of Threads. I didn't run it over the weekend, and the last time I was doing it on heroic, it was like incredibly bugged. And the group that I was with, like, we got disconnected several times, and then one time we got disconnected and the group was disbanded when we got back in, so yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Give post Bartonswar, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. And I am sorry if I butchered your name. While I'm in the queue, I'm gonna go get some water. I will be right back, chat. Never fails. Step away from your keyboard, and the queue immediately pops. Go ahead and hit enter. Get the face cam back on. How's everyone doing out there tonight? Sheshkin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Hope whatever you're up to this weekend is going well for you.
You've arrived. Our friend awaits you in the high hall.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. The web bolt here, like that's a cast we saw in several of the delves. I wonder if that's going to be a little bit of a commonality. Like have some trash mobs from dungeons populate the delves, so people have a chance to play against them and see what they do. Okay. The map is still not fully implemented for this place. First boss is up the stairs here. At least up that direction a bit. This place is kind of huge. I am a little bit concerned what that's going to look like when it comes down to this being a key. The big dungeons are not necessarily bad dungeons, and you can mount in here. Stunned by something in there. Let's see. Looks like this is the boss over here, so we should clear these scarabs out probably. We may unfortunately... We'll give the mage a minute to get back on. Or not. Alright. Frontal. So you... I guess I can't really run outside of this. Vociferous Subjugator's Bracers. Nice. Let's see. Right. There's like a mini boss.
Ansarek has eyes everywhere. You'll need to blind them to meet the vizier.
Okay. We gotta fight this guy. The annoying thing here is you can't actually cross the bridge until you get this guy down to 50% health or whatever percent, because then he gives you like a disguise. To kill the eyes of the queen. So that could be annoying on like high fortified keys. Assuming they're keeping fortified as a thing, which I'm still hopeful that maybe they're maybe that's one of the ones they're taking a look at. Alright, I guess we got a mount here. This RP could be really annoying in keys though. It's having to chase bosses around, or let's see. over here. Like between the mini boss at the bridge, which I don't think you're gonna end up getting count for because you don't actually kill it, and then having to go around and fight all of these, just having to find and then fight these extra mobs like one at a time. This is gonna be really annoying keys. Maybe over this way? Here we go. Oh my gosh. Why is it so far away? Wait, it's not even... Oh my gosh. Here it is.
Where were you assigned?
This is gonna be really, really toxic. Like, just imagine you're doing a key and you have to spend like 5 minutes tracking down mobs just so you can advance to the next boss. I don't know why they brought back this Court of Stars themed dungeon back. So anyone, don't know anyone who likes this gimmick in Mythic Plus? Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. And this one is especially egregious because, like, you have two objectives in keys, right? You have to kill trash and you have to kill bosses. Adding another objective that you have to do that prevents you from doing those two until, like, you complete some random task is just, like, really, really poor design decisions, I think. Like, they've got to do something to make this better. Like, and then, like, it's not even, like, the trail just ends on this one? Were we going the wrong way with it? Like, they're facing this way. Oh no, they found it. Okay. Yeah, this is it's a choice, that's for sure. Yeah, and then we gotta go retrieve the executor here. And then he comes up and spawns the boss. Like, this is just not gonna be a fun section of this dungeon. At least the Court of Stars one was, like, in a room, and there were ways that you could bypass it, right? Like, if you had a Demon Hunter or a Paladin, I guess Prot or Holy with the Shield Transmog, then you can narrow it down real fast. But this one's like, you literally just have to run around in circles until you... in this huge area. And then you have to follow a trail of random mobs. Or, like, not even mobs.
Your little pets will die.
Yeah, anything where the timer is ticking down and you can't, like, make any progress on advancing the dungeon just feels really, really bad. Oh, don't want to stand in front of that. Me and my friend did it on beta. No one in the group likes this game. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it's not good gameplay. People just want to go into a dungeon, kill stuff efficiently, and call it a day. Absolutely agree. Like the thing that people enjoy about Trash and Mythic Plus is doing huge pulls. You do a huge pull, you get to blast your AoE, maybe there's some stuff you have to dodge, maybe there's some stuff you have to kick, but like, yeah, just chill AoE, seeing huge numbers. Like, the Trash is supposed to be the change of pace from the bosses, right? Not like a whole random minigame. Like, I would contrast this to, like, the maze in Mists of Tyranid Scythe, which is not great, but at least you can figure it out while you're killing Trash. You know? Like I said, I need to pull this, because we gotta go up the stairs here. Like, the maze, at least there's a way that you can progress it while you're killing Trash. And, like, when you were able to pull stuff through walls, which I think you can still do. I mean, I did it accidentally, like, without even being a pet class in over the weekend. So, like, at least it feels like you're not being completely blocked from making any progress in the dungeon there. This one, like, yeah, I don't know if they could have picked a worse way to implement something like this. I'll have to give some feedback on that. I tend to be a pretty positive guy, and I try to like look at the bright side of things and try to understand, like, what are the developers doing, why do they think this is enjoyable, how do they, like, what is supposed to be good about this. But man, I can't really, I'm having a hard time seeing any positives of that entire section of the dungeon, which is going to end up being like more than 10% of your time in this dungeon. And that's going to be the kind of like, that's the kind of thing that takes a dungeon that maybe, like this place has some cool bosses. Like, the dungeon is pretty cool. But with that mechanic being in it, I don't see there's any way this is a good or popular dungeon.
Failure breeds success eventually. Wouldn't you agree? Let's see which of the two you are.
Coagulamation. Coagulation?
The pursuit of
Let's... Where are we supposed to go here?
but worthwhile in the end.
Just up? It's just some dungeon where you will need an add-on to tell you how to do the gimmick. Yep. Yep. And that's gonna ruin it for a lot of people, probably myself included. I generally use a lot of add-ons, and I don't mind having weak ore packs that, like, help you know what to do, but if it's impossible to do something without... Oh, someone's pinging. I guess we're going the wrong way. Yeah, if there's, like, something like that that's impossibly inefficient to do without an add-on, then yeah, that's just no fun.
transformation.
Oh, okay. I don't know, it's also hard to get a feel for like how good the bosses actually are when we're doing this on heroic.
Place in my collection. Let me usher
Stuff just dies so incredibly fast.
our ascension. What can I make?
Okay, we don't run her through those. I guess we just gotta dodge them as they move around. Oh. I guess that's not an issue with this boss. Just with the dungeon. We'll keep for random with these guys if they want to keep going. Yeah, we'll just do some dungeons. Easy heroics. But I think getting familiarity with the new dungeons is not a bad thing. So let's see, we're June 22nd today. So we're exactly 2 months away from the early access to War Within. Without getting into how people feel about early access, because I know that's a controversial topic. What are you guys most looking forward to in War Within? I have to say, overall, I have really liked the dungeons. I'm looking forward to the new dungeons raids. Like, those are always fun. Even if some of them are questionable. Okay, this is a spot where we can actually, like, kind of put the gears to Warrior a little bit, just because there's so many mobs in here. I've always liked the process of like having a fresh character too and getting them geared up. So getting to do that, oh boy. Getting to do that on like every character and like on your main character is always fun. And that's not like exclusive to the start of an expansion, of course. It kind of happens every season these days. I'm pretty excited about the new raid too. I haven't really looked too deeply into the raid testing. I have like a normal 9-to-5 job, so I can't really participate in raid testing. If I pull him, is he going to pull the rest of this room? Nope. We got 3 mages in here. Nice. Why can't my brewmaster have that effect when he uses kick smash? Don't you have to... I feel like you have to do something at this part. Oh, that's right. You have to throw the... It's like throw the beers at him or something? So I don't have an extra action button. What am I supposed to do with this? Let's take him over to this guy. There we go. Oh, 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 uh-oh. Foam-ridden pauldrons.
Are you here to help?
I was hoping those would have more of like a beer theme to them.
Faulty reasoning.
Your pal here signed some papers he didn't read. Baron Bottom is CEO of this joint.
Help me. Get my meadery back, Outlander.
Anyone got a favorite class they're planning to main more within? I'm still deciding, but I feel like fairly comfortable saying that I've got it narrowed down to DK Warrior or Monk. Those tanks have felt the most fun to me so far. I want to give Druid a little more attention because the Lunar Bear build is... like, the playstyle of it feels good. I think there's some broader problems with the talent trees for Guardian that still need a lot of attention, though, and I'm not super confident they're going to get the love they need before the expansion drops.
No, my skills bypass the filters. It's too hot. The meat will be substandard.
More meat for more money. That's good business.
Big, big pulls.
Ruining everything.
Well, who are rallying right here? love this boss's name is IPA.
Brew.
It's an elemental. I think we accidentally locked out one of our mages here. Shattering Throw would be good to bring in this dungeon. I'll break through this shield at least one time in the fight. Spouting Stout.
That mean elemental took months of R&D. You goody goodies don't know who you're dealing with.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm so sorry. Compmenthulides. Thank you for the follow. If anyone's watching and trying to chat on Twitch and is not a follower, I apologize. I had to turn on follower only chat because there were a bunch of bots spamming links the other day. Wanted to make sure that doesn't happen again. Beer anglers with their cowboy hats. It's so fantastic. The art and the theming that Blizzard does is always so good. I love the fantasy with a bit of a comedy edge to it. That is an aggressive slow. Probably, I don't think we need to pull these guys, but why not? Just make it a big one. We've got Avatar. We can try to get aggro on all these. Oh boy, I've made a mistake. Oh no. This group has no B-res. Sorry, got aggressive. That's the thing with heroics, like, you can push your survivability, but you have to do things that are kind of insane to be able to do that, and then, like, going from finding that sweet spot where, like, oh, poor healer, it's okay, tank's always doing this. But like, finding that sweet spot where, like, you're in danger, and but you're also, like, able to use your toolkit to survive. Like, it's very narrow, and it's very easy to overpull by so much that you have no chance of surviving. It is fun though, seeing like where that limit is. Pulling an entire room and whatever item level we're skilled to, which is 567, same as we were for some of those delves. It's one way to live. Or not, I guess. One way to live or die. Alright, Bink Buzzbee. We got this Arcane Mage doing like 1.2 million DPS. Ooh, fuzzy cinder cups. We're probably gonna aggro these guys broken by, so we'll just pick them up. You get to ride the bees. Like some nature-loving weirdo. Oh, this trash is funny. Take out one of the yes men and they become Ascent Blokes. And then Agree Gentlemen. And then the Concur Sir. I love a good pun. And I apologize to those who don't. I don't remember what you're supposed to do. You like hide behind one of the barrels. Maybe you're not supposed to? Well, we don't have to worry about figuring out the mechanics here until Season 2. Chef Chewy's towel. I'll do another of these guys.
She's gone! Oh, thank the hive! It was a
Ooh. The Rookery. I have not done this dungeon yet.
Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm Riders corrupted.
Cursed Thunderer. Oh, these guys are all cursed. Okay.
Free these storm ropes, we can fly them and try to end this madness.
Oh, we got two mages offline. Guess we gotta clear these at least. I'll say this is a beautiful dungeon to look at least. I love when there's like huge open sky areas.
While you go to the roofs, I will distract them here.
We're going up to the roof. We're going inside maybe. Yeah, I'm going inside here. Cool. I love the vibe of this place. Okay, we need both sides. Do left then right. Okay. Not sure what you meant. When we go to the other side, we need both sides. Pull them at the same time. Do left then right or right then left. Don't think I'm doing what he meant for me to do. That's a boss right there, right? So... Guessing we do need to clear this entire room. That's a very cool dungeon. Probably should reserve judgment on that until we're actually done with it, though. Alright, first boss. No idea what it does. You know what it does with this group? It probably dies in like 30 seconds or less. Okay, it does chain lightning, so we probably don't want to stack up too tight. Unstable charge, so okay, just spread out for that. lightning. Oh, okay. You gotta dodge that. Oh no, the loot. Wait, do we jump down? I guess we jump down. And then hit these feathers. Okay. Oh, okay. This is kind of cool. We gotta always dodge the void spheres on the way down. Okay. So we gotta go down those stairs over there. Those arcane volleys going everywhere. Oh, we lost Dr. Capo again. I like that the trash bowls in this place are pretty big. Dungeons where your average trash pack on its own is already like 5 to 8 mobs. I think it's really fun. Got some Brackenhide vibes. At least in the the size of pulls that you're able to do in here. Certainly not in the theme. Oh. Oh. There we go. Alright, second boss here. Oh, he brings all the civilians in, it looks like. They got absolutely melted. So we get out of that, obviously. Gotta go down.
That it feels darker and
Wee. Uh-oh.
but
Uh-oh.
there are more
Okay.
survivors.
There's water. If you angle incorrectly, can you land on this thing and just die? Because that would be hilarious.
We have to take it down.
Also, for the DKs out there, that feels like it would be a fantastic spot for Path of Frost. If anyone's going to be a Season 2 DK main. Go this way, I guess. I don't know if we need to pull all these. Voidstone Monstrosity. Which tank do I think is better, DK or Warrior? Ooh, that is a tough one for me right now. Those are... I think those two, along with Brewmaster, are my three favorites so far in beta. I think right now I would give a slight edge to Warrior. I think like the Warrior toolkit, especially at lower gear levels, just really shines. Like being able to have basically 100% block chance anytime you're actively taking things just feels really good, really comfy. I think Warrior has my favorite pair of hero talents among the tanks. I think like both Colossus and Mountain Thane are really good and fun to play with. And I'm not really talking about tuning, just like... Oh, alright, boss time. Oblivion Wave. I imagine we won't dodge that. I think they're both like really well designed hero talents that offer different gameplays that both feel really satisfying. I'm playing Mountain Thane right now, so you see these like huge lightning crashes that come down, like that's all from the Mountain Thane tree. So, I mean, if I had to guess which one is going to be like the best tank in Season 1, I think DK might have the slight edge. And a large part of that is just looking at how classes have done after they got their talent tree reworked, and DK is the one that's gotten the most attention on its talent trees, at least of the tanks that I've really invested some time into. Brewmaster's also got quite a bit, so that's something to keep an eye on, I guess. But DK is in a really good spot, like talent wise, which I talked about in my video on it. I think that's gonna be my last one for this group at least. Yeah, I think DK may have the slight edge on being the actual meta tank for Season 1. I think especially with the Gorfien's Grasp talent that makes it an AoE silence. You have that, and then with the nerf to Demon Hunters, I think DK is in a very similar position where it can effectively AoE silence groups. And then you have other tools on DK also, right? Like if something's about to get a cast off, you can grip it. And I know Blizzard's trying to de-emphasize using stops instead of kicks. So we'll see how all that plays out. I mean, that might be, like, that level of control might be a little bit of a moot point, but I think if mobs are just going to be getting their casts off unless you kick them, then DK is in a stronger spot anyway, because it's already the tank that can most efficiently group things up, right? So, like, if you have a pull, like, let's say these two guys are casters, and there's a melee pack that you want to pull over here, you can pull them and then just grip them, the casters, into the pack, and you have everything grouped up more efficiently. And you can do that every single pack that you pull, just about. And then if stuff is like spreading around or running away, you can hit Abomination Limb, you can hit Scorpion's Grasp. You have ways to control groups of mobs in dungeons that are totally unique. And I know, like, Guardian has Ursol's Vortex, where, you know, you can at least keep stuff from running away. And I know Vengeance has Sigil of Chains, but, like, Sigil of Chains is a pretty short radius, and you have to actually place it. And Ursol's is like, it doesn't help for grouping mobs up in the first place. So I think DK is probably likely to be the best tank. I think there's going to be a lot of... There's potential to be some diversity, at least among tanks, though. All of that being said, I have had more fun playing Warrior than DK so far. So... And that's kind of what I'm mostly looking for, is like, of these tanks that are available, which one is going to be the most fun for me? Now, there's other considerations, like, if I thought Prop Paladin was the most fun tank, I might not main it just because my guild has, like... Orgrimmar Thief. What is this? Just because... stumbled upon an event or something. Just because... my guild has like 3 Ret Paladins and a Holy Paladin signed up for Season 1. So things like that can kind of tip you in a different direction, right? But yeah, I would probably... For me, it's definitely between Warrior, Monk, and DK right now. And that could change as I do more testing and as changes continue to get made. I think DK is probably a little stronger, but Warrior is more fun. To answer your question, hopefully that helps. Hopefully I didn't talk too much and avoid the answer unintentionally. Alright, everybody. Well, I want to give a huge thanks to everyone who's tuned in tonight to hang out. Even if you are just a lurker, I still appreciate you and love that you came to stop by. We're going to be ending the stream here in a few minutes. Yeah, I have almost the same opinion about Warrior DK, except Monk. Don't like them. Yeah, Brewmaster is not for everybody, for sure. I've played a lot of it in the past, going all the way back to Mop, and I really like it, but it feels very, very different from other tanks. And yeah, if you don't like it, you shouldn't play it. Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here in a minute. On the Twitch side, we'll probably raid somebody. But thank you everyone for stopping by and hanging out. I have a DK video if you guys want to see kind of what my thoughts are after playing that pretty extensively last weekend. And I'm going to be working on a Warrior video that I hope to get out pretty early this week. I probably won't have it ready by tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. Iskal Mumajode. Sorry if I mispronounced that name. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to the stream here. I do have a Discord server set up now, so I can I'll send that in both chats here. If you guys want to hang out outside of stream and chat. Oh, looks like the bot is not working. YouTube, you can find the link in my bio. Twitch, you guys should have the link in the chat there. I'll have to double check why the bot is not working on YouTube chat. But anyway, if you guys want to hang out outside of that, feel free to join the Discord server. I'm trying to post updates about like what I'm working on and what my plans are. Give you guys a heads up of what games I'll be streaming, because I don't have a concrete schedule that I can stick to perfectly at the moment. I am planning to stream tomorrow night. It'll start around the same time, 9 o'clock Pacific. So if you guys want to hang out again, I'll be here. And I hope you guys all have a great Sunday and a great rest of your weekend. Twitch, we will see who we're gonna raid here. We'll go raid Touchpad. YouTube, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Twitch, you guys rock too. And I will see you guys next time. Farewell.